Look closely at the cracked, thirsty earth. It looks like a graveyard of life, doesn't it? But you are looking at the scene before the miracle. That is Tusk, an ancient bull elephant with a secret map in his DNA. He isn't just standing here. He is searching for a pulse beneath the dust. Can you hear that low, rhythmic vibration? That is the sound of an elephant speaking to the land itself. It feels quiet now, but the ground is about to transform before your eyes. But listen to the brutal, grinding sound of those ivory tusks tearing into the baked clay. Tusk is carving a deep, jagged well into the dry riverbed. See how his skin ripples? It is covered in microscopic dust mites and layers of history. Beside him, Spots the hyena watches, her ears twitching at every clod of earth thrown aside. She knows that where Tusk digs, life follows. It is an ancient partnership written in the dust of the savanna. And here's the thing, it is absolutely insane. Do you hear that? The sweet, trickling sound of water breaking through the silence. This is the moment the desert fears. Clear, cool water is finally pooling in the crater Tusk has created with his sheer force of will. Birds are already descending, their wings beating a frantic rhythm against the heat. They've been waiting for this sign. Tusk stands guard, a massive statue of gray, while the birds dive into the mud to drink their fill. It is a race against the sun. Wait, watch as the scouts arrive. A nervous zebra herd has caught the scent of moisture on the wind. Their hooves thud against the hard-packed earth, a drumbeat signaling that the waterhole is officially open for business. Look at how Tusk allows them to approach. He is the architect, and they are his invited guests. The hyena, Spots, keeps her distance, respecting the power of the bull. The sounds of drinking and splashing are music to this parched landscape. It is pure survival. Look at the texture of his skin. Every crack tells a story of survival. Tusk dips his trunk, creating a fountain of life. He isn't just drinking. He is expanding the pool, widening the hole to make sure everyone gets a turn. The splashing water creates a microclimate, drawing in insects that swarm the surface. It is messy, loud, and vital. You can feel the relief radiating from every animal gathered here. This simple hole now supports a miniature ecosystem. What a sight. Now look at Spots. The hyena is cautious, her movements sharp and twitchy. She needs this water as much as the zebras, but she plays by the rules of the hierarchy. Tusk ignores her, his massive ears flapping to cool his blood. Hear that? The subtle, rhythmic swish of his ears against his shoulders. The tension is high, but the thirst is higher. She dips her head, tongue lapping at the precious liquid. Everyone has a place here, even the scavenger. But wait till you see. The circus has arrived. A troop of monkeys has descended from the acacia trees, adding a layer of chaos to the scene. Their chatter is high-pitched and frantic, cutting through the low, steady drone of the insects. Watch as they splash, ignoring the danger of the open ground. Tusk lets out a soft, low rumble. Is he annoyed, or is he watching over them? A distant lion roars, a reminder that the savanna never sleeps. But the water is a temporary sanctuary for them all. The hole is becoming a hub of activity, a social center in the middle of a wasteland. Tusk digs again, deepening the well, ensuring the flow continues for the 50 animals now gathered. It is a grueling, exhausting task, yet he does it with patience. Look at the mud covering his tusks. That is the currency of life in this environment. The animals shift and shuffle, keeping a respectful distance from his massive feet. It is a fragile balance, held together by one giant animal. The light is changing, turning the dust into gold. The long shadows of the acacias stretch across the waterhole, and the soundscape shifts as the day dwellers retreat and the night dwellers prepare. Tusk stands as a silhouette against the burning sky, a monument to the endurance of nature. The buzzing of the flies is softer now, replaced by the rhythmic pulse of crickets. Can you feel the shift in the air? The day is ending, but the life he saved continues on. One by one, the visitors leave, satisfied and hydrated. Spots is the last to go, casting one final, lingering glance at the waterhole before disappearing into the brush. The silence returns to the savanna, heavier than before. It is only when the crowd disperses that you truly see the impact of Tusk's work. He leaves behind a legacy of survival. He turns, his massive frame shifting with ease, and begins his slow, steady walk back into the deep woods. Look at that. The water reflects the moon, a silver mirror in the dark. This is the payoff. Without Tusk, this spot would be nothing but dry sand and dust. Now, it is an oasis, a lifeline for everything from the smallest insect to the largest mammal. The ecosystem is thriving because of his labor. It is a beautiful, silent testament to the interconnectedness of all living things. And you were here to witness the whole process. That is the true magic of the wild. If you thought that was insane, wait till you see what's next. I post wild animal stories like this every week on Zooflix. So hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.